Hi friends, Rebecca here, the Dragon Librarian from Farmington Community Library, and Brill and I are here today because we are just so excited to talk to you about books this week, particularly because this is a really special week. So it is the last week in September, which means it's that time of year again. And no, I don't mean the beginning of fall, although I do love fall and I'm very excited about that. But the last week of September is always Banned Books Week. And we are here today to talk to you about a couple different books that have been banned in the past for various reasons and why you should always just be so conscious about your freedom to read and all the different materials that you are able to access, especially at the library. So Banned Books Week, which like I said this year is running from September 26th to October 2nd, it's an annual event and it celebrates basically just the freedom to read, which might not be a thing that you think about very often, but it's very important. So what it does is it spotlights current and historical attempts to censor books in libraries and in schools. And this week also brings together everybody in the book community: librarians, teachers, booksellers, publishers, authors, and especially you, readers just like you, to share in the support of the freedom to seek and express ideas, even if some of those ideas are considered unpopular, right? So the theme of Banned Books Week this year is called Books Unite Us and Censorship Divides Us. Because sharing stories is so important because it means that we're sharing a part of ourselves, right? Books reach across boundaries, they build connections, and they build relationships between other readers, while censorship, on the other hand, creates barriers. So the first book I want to talk about that has been banned before is Captain Underpants. What? You must be thinking, oh my goodness, no way this book would get banned. It's my favorite book. I loved reading this book. It's so fun and funny. And yes, you'd be right. This book is hilarious. It's super fun. This edition, which I didn't realize when I first checked it out, is actually the full color edition, which is really cool. But yes, Captain Underpants has been banned and challenged in the past at different schools, basically because of the potty humor. I mean, Captain Underpants, you can tell from the name that there's definitely going to be some jokes about toilets, about underwear, things like that are really hilarious, frankly. But some people didn't like that. They also think that some people said that this book was a little bit too violent, which, I mean, it's a cartoon and there's definitely a lot of action going on, right? With Captain Underpants defeating bad guys and beating up criminals. But it's all in good fun and it's just a really fantastic book. But there have been occasions where this book has been people have tried to get this book taken out of schools and school libraries. So Captain Underpants by Dave Pilkey. Fantastic book. It's a whole series of books if you didn't know. If you're looking for something really funny, or you just want to read something this week that has been banned in the past, just in celebration of this week, this might be a good one, especially if you've loved it before. Might be a good time to revisit it, right? So the next book, George, is actually one of the top 10 most banned books of 2020. And this book has been constantly banned ever since it came out, which was in 2017? No, 2015. It came out in 2015. So ever since it came out, it has been banned or challenged somewhere. And this book is called George by Gino. And this book is actually about a transgender young girl who was born a boy but knows that that's not who she is inside and that she is actually a girl, and it's her story. And this book gets banned a lot, mostly because, well, of the obvious reasons of the LGBTQ content. Unfortunately, a lot of the books that get banned have content that are either themes of LGBTQ or the authors are in that group. But this book has constantly been banned. What I really liked about this book is that the main character is trying to try out for Charlotte in the play Charlotte's Web at her school, which is traditionally given to a girl. But she really wants to try to play her because she is a girl inside and she knows this. So I really liked reading about this and her struggle to be true to herself, and it's just a really fantastic book. I've read it multiple times now. It's fantastic. Definitely worth checking out. Again, like I said, if you're looking for something to read this week that has been banned, this was one of the top 10 books in 2020 that was banned. So this might be a good option. And last but certainly not least, the illustrious Raina Telgemeier's drama. I love Raina Telgemeier. I'm sure you do too if you've read some of her other books like Guts and Sisters and Ghosts, Smile. She has written some fantastic graphic novels. As you can see, this one has been well loved at the library, right? The corners are a little bit bent because it's always going out. Everybody's always checking this book out because it's so fantastic. I have always really loved the artwork in Raina Telgemeier's graphic novels. I think it's really down to earth, but also very colorful and fun. And basically, this was also banned because of LGBTQ content. And it's not even the main character. So the main character has a friend that is a boy who has a crush on another boy, and that is why this graphic novel has been banned. And that the crush isn't even a central focus of this book. Like, if you're not really paying attention to it, you might not even catch it. But that is the reason why this is banned, and that's such a shame too, because this book is phenomenal. I love everything by Raina Telgemeier. If you haven't read this one yet, I absolutely encourage you to, because it's fantastic. Well, those are the books that we have for you today. Thought it would be fun to highlight some books that have been banned and censored in the past because of their content, especially since this week is Banned Books Week, like I said. So feel free to come in and check them out. We have multiple displays in the library about Banned Books Week and some material you can pick up, and also some other books that have been banned. And read something that was banned this week and just celebrate the freedom to read. Thanks so much for watching, friends, and have a wonderful rest of the day.